Ever feel like you're studying harder than a squirrel trying to crack a walnut, only to get outscored by your friend who crammed the night before? Yeah, it's like the universe is playing a prank on you. But what if I told you the problem isn't you, it's how you're studying? And today, I'm spilling the tea on how to study less, score higher, and still have time to binge watch The Office for the 47th time. Let's dive in. 8. Stop feeding your brain junk food. You're stressed, so you grab a bag of candy. Sweet relief, right? Wrong. Sugar is basically a brain fog machine. Studies show it messes with your memory and focus. So swap the Skittles for brain food like nuts, berries, or fish. Or, just eat the textbook. It's probably more nutritious. 7. Trick your brain into loving study time. If you sit down thinking, oh, this is gonna suck, guess what? It will. Your brain's like, oh, we're miserable. Cool, let's make it worse. Instead, tell yourself, this is easy, I'm a genius. Fake it till you make it, folks. Harvard says it works. And if Harvard says it, it's basically science law. 6. The 30-minute miracle. Here's the deal. If you give yourself all day to study, you'll take all day. That's called Parkinson's law, or as I like to call it, why I'm still in my pajamas at 4 p.m. Set a 30-minute timer. Your brain will panic and go into superhero focus mode. It's like a deadline, but without the existential dread. 5. Study smarter, not harder. Here's a secret. 80% of your test questions come from 20% of the material. That's the 80-20 rule, or as I call it, the lazy student's Bible. Focus on summaries, key concepts, and past exams. If your professor keeps repeating something, it's not because they're bored. It's going to be on the test. 4. Start with the answers. Here's a cheat code. Start with the end of chapter questions, past papers, and professor notes. Exams follow patterns. Crack the code, and you're basically Neo from the Matrix. 3rd, stop reviewing what you already know. Studying what you're good at is like flexing in the mirror. It feels great, but it's not helping. Tackle your weaknesses first, and if you're bad at everything, well, good luck. 2. Use AI like a pro. AI is your new best friend. It can summarize, explain, and even generate practice questions. It's like having a tutor who doesn't judge you for crying over calculus. 1. Learn from your mistakes. Every time you mess up, write it down. Reviewing your mistakes is like leveling up in a video game, except instead of fighting dragons, you're fighting algebra. Final thoughts. If you found this helpful, share it with your cramming buddy. And if you don't, well, enjoy your all-nighter. Drop a comment with your best study hack or just complain about how much you hate exams. I'll be here, eating brain food and pretending to be productive. See you in the next video. Or don't, I'm not your mom.